This weather yesterday, really nice day for the most part today, and then we're expecting our storms right on schedule at the middle of the week like they've been coming lately. Tuesday, mainly in the morning, it looks like, to about lunchtime. Then Wednesday, we're warming way up. Might be the first day that we start to feel really kind of summer-like hot, and an isolated storm will be possible, but that's ahead of a cold front Wednesday night. So it's going to be much cooler and super nice, I think, starting Thursday into Friday, and the weekend we'll actually have some chilly mornings back. So the cool feel is not completely gone, even though we're getting into April now. Currently 77. Our highs today were mainly around 80 degrees. Here we are with our temperatures north and south, mostly somewhere around 80, whether you're in the upper 70s or lower 80s. And not much on radar aside from a couple of showers around Grand Isle and in extreme southern Plaquemines Parish. There was a pretty strong little cell here that could have produced a couple water spouts, but that one's kind of veering off south of the coast of Plaquemines Parish now. And our focus is really focused more over toward the west, over North Texas, where we're seeing some storms start to get going. Quickly tonight, I wanted to show you our temperatures dropping through the 70s into the 60s. Chance for a couple of showers, and then tomorrow will be warm and kind of breezy with south winds up to 18 or 20 miles per hour. And we do have a pretty high chance for those showers and storms, again, mostly in the morning to midday. Here's your severe risk for early tomorrow morning, and this one is for up until about sunrise. Note the level 3 risk. Once again, for extreme north, Tangipahoa and Washington, levels 2 and 1, so a little bit lower risk the farther south you go. And then here's the outlook for the rest of the morning. A little confusing because the cutoff time from the Storm Prediction Center is right around sunrise. So this is for the remainder of Tuesday, and for us it would be mostly early in the day. Level 3 across Washington into Pearl River County, and then a slight risk, that level 2. So what does this mean? Really, essentially what we're looking for is some brief heavy rain and maybe even some pretty good downpours far north of the lake into Mississippi. Wind would be the big severe threat, although we can't rule out tornadoes or hail, so we'll be watching closely for these things. And again, we might see a bit of flooding rain the farther north you go, and we'll be seeing that in the first part of the day. I wanted to point out also we officially have a flood watch for extreme north Tangipahoa, Washington, and into Pearl River County. That would be for 1 to 3 inches, but localized, depending on how the system shapes up, maybe up to 4 or so inches of rain. That would certainly cause some flooding issues, and that's from roughly 4 a.m. to noon tomorrow. The rest of us looking for maybe up to an inch or 2 of rain on the higher end, I think. This is our high resolution model. Let me show you so you can make your plans for tomorrow. Overnight, pretty quiet, but look at this. 8 o'clock or so, starting to see some rain move in. And again, timing could change a little bit. This is one of these fast moving disturbances just sliding across. This is not coming with a cold front just yet. So this might change its timing a little bit. 10:15 a.m. Pretty good amount of rain from this particular model. And by noon, a couple of the models have been keeping a lot of the active weather farther north, but this one does eventually bring some rain to the New Orleans South Shore areas by early afternoon. And then the rest of the day looks mostly quiet. Giving you a little bit of that broader outlook, you can see how ugly it might get around North Louisiana and very quickly across Mississippi into Alabama. This model wants to bring some rain south of the lake by about 10 or 11 o'clock. And then has us drying out for the afternoon. How much rain? Our European model showing higher amounts farther north, but even farther south, maybe up to about a ½ inch to an inch or so. And checking out our other global model, the GFS, showing kind of a similar trend, a little less the farther south you go and a little more farther to the north. Tentative planner for tomorrow, by the way, rain focused earlier in the day. We still get into the 80s, and then for the evening we'll be in the 70s and drier for the late afternoon and evening. Wednesday, if we do have an isolated storm, it might actually be on the stronger side, but we'll probably not have that much rain. Instead, it mostly will be just a warm and breezy day. And then there's the big drastic drop off in temperatures Wednesday night into Thursday. And look at those chilly mornings into the weekend. 40s and 50s to start Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings.